Brews and Banter.
Hey, Frank.
Roman, how's it going? I fucking do that every time.
What?
Roman, how's it going?
What else are you going to say?
I don't know. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to get better. Anyway, let's start off with this first beer.
What are we drinking?
This is Congress, Syracuse Craft Lager out of Syracuse, New York. So,
Congress, huh?
yeah.
They're fucking up right now.
I hope they don't fuck up this beer.
We'll find out soon.
4.8% ABV. Let's fucking slug this shit.
Did you say who is brewing by?
Oh, Willow Rock Brewing out of
Willow Rock Brewing Company out of Syracuse, New York.
Yep. And this is a branching out bottle shop purchase.
Oh, nice.
I
like going there.
So I will tell you, I assume that's what it is, but I don't remember buying this. So you either did or I did, and I already had beer in me, and I forgot.
I did not. But didn't you also go to a grocery store?
Yeah, well, these would come from Wegmans, locally, but I've been to Wegmans in 3 or 4 different states now since June.
How far did they go?
How far does what go? The fuck? Let's be specific here.
Wegmans. Didn't they
I don't know.
They originated from here, but how far?
But I was at branching out again today also, so.
Nice. Yeah, I was there the other day too.
I wish we just lived next door.
The guy that works there, he goes, "Oh, you shopping for podcasts again?" I go, "Always." He goes, "Do you ever not shop for podcasts here?" I'm like, "Never. Why would they do that?"
Why would you?
Cheers.
Cheers. This looks good.
Oh, look how clear that is.
I like it. I like it a lot.
No head.
It's not a tumor. Well, that fucking beer vault works good too. I'll tell you.
Yeah,
that's good. I gotta be honest with you. I kind of like this, and plus it makes us look really fucking sexy. Look how cool we look on our glasses. Not in person. Like I'm talking about the fucking.
I like how you refer to these guys as us.
They are us. But yeah, on the pint glasses. So that's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah,
it's very crisp. That's a funny word too. Crisp.
Do you know when they started this in Syracuse?
Many years ago. Let's go with that.
You familiar with this brewing company?
No. I mean, we live here, and I'm not fucking familiar with this brewing company.
A modern interpretation of the original recipe, this crisp traditional Syracuse craft lager is something everyone can get behind. Get behind.
That's like you.
You saying I'm a whore?
Yes.
You're right. A smooth, approachable, drinkable lager that's by the people and for the people. Oh, maybe that's why they call it Congress.
A little patriotic, yeah. So they should say old Congress, not current Congress, because current Congress can touch me where I pee.
Assholes.
Yeah.
Clean, clear, yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's not describing our Congress.
No.
Balanced and refreshing. Just what you'd hope from your Congress.
Well, they're right. This is accurate. We do hope that. The reality is it's not fucking happening.
I like how this is so appropriate.
But I'm going to be very familiar with this brewery now because I like this beer. And what the fuck? I mean, we've lived here. Well, I've almost lived here my whole life, and I never heard of this place. So.
Me neither. It's sure to win the vote in your house.
Yeah. Well, it's in the run. Right now, we're having a fucking primary between this and Narragansett for me.
Yeah.
In my house, but the incumbent is Southern Tier with the 2X citrus and the 2X Miss IPA.
You are in love with that one.
I am in love with that.
We're going to go to that brewery.
I am going to fornicate that can and
I
bottle.
know someone who knows someone that works at the...
Yeah.
So
I'd love to make a trip there and maybe even interview someone if we can.
I just went to Myers Creek Brewing Company out in Casanova.
Yeah, so I saw that reel or short or whatever on Instagram. So I didn't realize you went there, but we've got some of their beer in the beer vault.
Yeah, I went kayaking nearby there, and then we wanted to get some lunch, so we were like, let's go check out the brewery. I'm like, perfect. Mm-hmm. Really nice place. Food was good. I got one of their smash burgers.
You had a lot of those. You had smash burger last episode you talked about.
Well, yeah, that was at Now and Later.
Right, in Tip Hill?
Yeah. That was good, too.
Yeah.
But maybe that's something we should do. Try out smash burgers at every brewery.
No, we tried to hook up with someone that we could do that with, and that hasn't happened yet down
that's all right.
Southern Tier. But
next time.
Yeah. I'm fine with it, whatever we got to do. But, yeah, we're going to start trying to focus more on maybe having some interviews and some more people on and some guests. I mean, we've talked about guests before.
Yes.
Like, it's a weird thing because everybody's busy, so it's hard. I mean, it's not like, hey, sign this, let's get it going, let's have the guests. It's months of planning because everybody's busy.
Mm-hmm. Especially, I think it's difficult in the summertime. You know, people book vacations. I mean, you and I, we've been booking our vacations, doing activities with our kids.
Yep.
Schedules are different, so it's not I'm not making an excuse. I know if you really want to get it done, schedule it, work on it. But I think it's just harder in the summertime versus when kids are back at school and schedule changes.
And we're not. I don't want to be a burden or pressure on anybody.
No.
No. I mean, what we're doing is organic, and we don't have really templates. We'll ask. I mean, we're just kind of have this. I mean, the same thing we're doing here. We'll just have these conversations. One thing will lead to another, and that's kind of what I want to get into with people.
Yeah, the only thing I would ask is, is there anything you don't want to talk about? Because I don't want it to be like an awkward moment or put them on the spot, just respectfully.
But then you can also use one of those buttons. Like if I start to swear, you can bleep me out right now.
Why?
Just watch. Just do it. Let's use your button.
I don't know.
I'm going to say something really bad, and let's try it out. Roman, I'm going to kick you in there. See? See?
Well, it's timing.
I'm such a fucking idiot.
Last episode, we were talking about adding a segment. A thing is bothering you, right? And you said,
what's your bitch?
You said, let's call it What's Your Bitch.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so we're going to start with a segment called What's Your Bitch? What is it that you're bitching about, right?
Right, or something that just bothers you. You complain. I mean, it could be small, it could be big, but...
what do you want to do, I don't know, 1 or 2 a week or something like that?
Let's try 1 a week.
No, I'm sorry, I meant 1 or 2 a month.
Yeah, let's do 1 or 2 a month, because... Yeah. I mean, we bitch quite a bit anyway.
We can go on forever.
Let's save some stuff here, but I know... All right, so we're gonna start right now because here's my example of what my bitch is because it happened the other day when I was eating lunch.
Hold on, Frank. What's your bitch?
My bitch is these little fucking salt and pepper packets. Why do they give you so much fucking salt in like half a packet of pepper in the same size fucking packet? That fucks up everything. Like the ratio is fucked up because you don't need that much salt.
Well, isn't it the same thing with like hot dogs and hot dog buns?
No. It's
you get uneven.
No, the hot dog bun is pretty cool. It's a fucking fish sandwich is a problem.
No. I'm saying the packages of hot dog.
Oh, the
buns.
number. Yeah, right.
And hot dogs, it's never equal.
That could be your bitch. But like also,
no, I'm just
like a fish sandwich. Like you get a fish sandwich that's like 12 inches long, and they put on a fucking hamburger bun that's 4 inches around.
I know.
What the fuck is that?
You ever been to Dog's Fish Fry?
Yeah.
That's what they do. It's like I love the cod sandwich, and it's a sub. I'm sorry. So the bread's like 8 inches. Mm-hmm. The fish is like 14 inches. It fucking hangs over on both sides.
Why don't they just give you 2 fucking buns?
Just cut it in half, put it on. Yeah,
I mean, but that's the thing. They're going to give you 2 buns. They're going to charge you fucking $60 more.
What's that charge for extra bun?
Or why even have the bread? Do you really need it? I mean, you can cut it with a fork, right?
I mean, you don't have to eat it. If
needs
you're ordering and you don't want the bread, you can just say, who eats carbs?
Well, no, those carbs turn into sugar. The sugars turn into fat, and then you turn into Frank.
The fuck do you think we're doing right now?
We're eating.
This carbs?
Yeah, we're drinking lunch.
Calories or whatever the fuck it is.
Or whatever. I mean, that's just... So that's kind of what your bitch gonna be. Something small.
Yours is... Mine's like...
Yours is like world ending?
Pretty much. Oh my god.
So you have something...
All right.
That's not what you thought we were going to do?
No. I mean, that's your bitch, and I'll tell you what my bitch is.
Next time you ask, what's your bitch? I'll say you.
I thought you were going to be like, your burps.
Yeah. No, it's coming.
So, do you remember how we were talking about AI? And So, do you know who Sam Altman is?
We talked about him before, right? In one of the earlier episodes.
He's the creator of OpenAI. Well, him and like Elon Musk started.
Yep, that's why. Yeah.
So this shit stain of this world decided that AI is gonna get out of control and shit, right? That he created. So he's like, I'm gonna find a solution to the problem I've created and create a world coin. And
this is true. This is true stuff you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
World coin is gonna be like a cryptocurrency, and ironically, it's bad. I mean, the whole situation's terrible. But he created this orb that looks like a fucking Death Star, right? From Star Wars.
Just like Costco.
Yeah.
Fucking Death Stars.
And he scans your eyeballs, and then you earn world coin.
You earn it because you scan my eyeballs?
Yeah. So I'm going to scan your eyeballs. He's going to get all this information from you. And he's saying it's to verify you are who you are, because of the AI was going to be like pretending to be someone else, could pretend to be you, and to verify you are who you are, you can be verified.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So this asshole created something that he has no control over. Now he's going to find a solution that he can bank on.
Yeah.
And then he can get full control of like what you can buy, what you can't buy, and you know, where did you go, your bio data. And I'm like, fuck you. Like, people like him just fucking piss me off.
Well, now, yeah, it's just going to create another problem. I mean, he's not really solving the issue here.
No. Yeah. And that's why I wanted to mention this. You know how we talked about Hollywood is going through like a strike? Mm-hmm. So they're saying that there's AI programs that are taking artists' information and their like work and banking on that, and the artists are not being compensated. So that's part of their strike, is to find a way to regulate AI in the entertainment business, which is fucked up. Do you ever watch the show Black Mirrors?
No.
On Netflix?
No, you were telling me this. I got a list of shit I got to watch.
Yeah, so there's a show, Black Mirrors, and there's a lot of shit on there that's like scary, and it's like so close to reality.
What's the premise? Is it a fictional show, or is it a documentary?
It's fictional. It's a show. So one of the episodes I watched where it's further in the future, where in the fine print you gave consent to use this app or whatever, and then the AI takes your information, takes like kind of what you look like, and then creates a show on Netflix. But they call it like, they don't call it Netflix, they call it something else.
Yeah. Fet Mix?
No, something Strawberry Flex or whatever.
Yeah.
And then your life gets to be broadcasted on Netflix as a show. And you're like...
Didn't this happen with like fucking Jim Carrey? The Truman Show or something like that? Like, wasn't he fucking...
I don't know. So they have like Salma Hayek in there, where she's being used as her image to create a character that they use to mimic this other person, right? It's hard to explain. You kind of have to watch the show. But then this other person is like, oh, Salma Hayek is a big figure. I'm going to fuck her up, her image up. And she goes to like, she eats shitload of fucking burgers so she can vomit, dresses up as a fucking clown, walks into a church, interrupts like a wedding, fucking vomits and takes a shit right in the fucking aisle. And it's now broadcasted.
We call that Saturday night.
It's broadcasted. So then Salma Hayek sees it. She goes to her attorney, and
I see.
He's like, "Oh no, it's in the fine print here. Like you can't."
But they always look the same. So that the character they're generating based on Salma Hayek in the show, you could eat 6 million calories a day, but you can't physically change.
No. But it is ruining like her image.
Yeah,
so she's
I see.
Like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Like I would never go into church.
Right. Yeah.
Take a dump.
I never take a shit at church. You know.
Did I ever tell you the story when this guy was going to get a blowjob from this girl at church?
No.
For another time.
Is it a joke?
No, it's a real story.
That's what.
But that's what my bitch is, all right? So this fucking guy.
Man, I'm worried about fucking salt and pepper, and you're talking about.
I know. I'm like,
man,
fuck.
that's good for you. Well, they could be so. You know, listeners can and viewers actually can comment and email us at our email address cheers@brewsandbanter.com and share what your stories are or ideas you want us to talk about. But It could be something big like that, or it could be something small like I was talking about. But
Yeah, and then
just something cool. Yeah.
they can share what their bitch is, and then we'll just mention their username or whatever.
Yep.
And then we'll talk about. We can discuss it, like if it bothers them that, I don't know, red lights on top, green lights on the bottom.
Yeah. So that is the way it's Hip Hill, right? That one is upside down.
Didn't they remove that?
I don't know. You're the one that
They might have
eats
removed
smash burgers for a living. Tell me.
I heard something funny from my son the other day. So my wife and I sitting at the table with him, we're eating breakfast, and he goes, so I saw this video on YouTube, and it's this kid that's being bullied, and this one bully goes, your dick is size of a Tic Tac, and then the kid goes, yeah, that's why your mom's breath smells good. My wife and I looked at each other like,
I love the one-liners.
So I looked into it more. I guess it's like a popular video, being circulated.
All these dumb shit videos. You talking about like throwing shit at each other?
And I'm wondering if it's the same kid and his father. They're on Instagram.
Okay, I've seen this before.
Yeah, like I saw one yesterday when he goes, hey, Dad, do you know where boys' farts are louder than girls' farts? He goes, no, why? He goes, because we have a microphone and 2 speakers. I don't know how old this kid is. He's maybe 12, 13, 14.
I'd laugh my ass off.
It's really funny. Yeah. And then if you look at the comments and all these fucking people butthurt, like, oh, what a fucking way to raise your child. Like, oh, that's not a parenting. Like, fucking relax. Like,
no,
you miserable, go fuck off. You know what I mean? Like,
right. No, if you can't have humor, if you can't laugh at a lot of shit, you gotta really evaluate what's going on here, because most of it's a joke. I mean, really.
Yeah, that's what it is.
A large part of life is
it's
a joke.
to laugh about.
Yeah.
And like, what's so bad about that? I mean, this kid's probably learned about private parts in school already by now.
Yeah. Well, just someone uppity who's got something on too tight right now.
I think we just fucking ignored the people like that.
Yeah. We've had interactions with people like that.
Yeah.
Early on in our we're like 3 or 4 months into this, and we've already had early on problems.
Yeah. I was just nice back to them.
Yeah. Well, you strike the chord and fuck them.
Yeah.
They
don't like it. It is what it is.
So August 4th, I don't know if you heard about this. Oh, that was like a baby burp.
Excuse me.
Yeah. August 4th is International Beer Day.
Oh,
Did
nice.
you hear about this?
Today's what, 3rd? No.
Yeah, so it's International Beer Day, and I guess it might be the first Friday of every August, but it's just a something that someone started many years ago. And it's, you give each other, or give one another, a gift of beer. You buy each other drinks to express gratitude to brewers, bartenders, and other beer technicians in the international spirit of the holiday. So you can actually send them to people. Like I think they're called porch bombs. When people mail you beer, it's big on Instagram. I see these people doing. They mail each other beer. They call them porch bombs when they get them. So they open them up, and there's just a mix of beers or not. I mean, maybe it's a brewery sends it to you. I don't know what's going on, but you open it up and you can see like a variety pack. But
I'll be waiting for mine.
Yeah, I'll send. I'll give it to you now. But it's
that's from you.
Yeah, but it was founded in 2007 in Santa Cruz by Jesse Avshalomov, AVSHALOMOV. So basically, just a little cool holiday for people in our industry to sort of celebrate and make awareness for.
So tomorrow we're going to go out and get shit-faced?
Yeah, tomorrow we'll have to do it separately because I'll be traveling again.
Oh, you going away tomorrow?
Yep.
Damn it.
Yeah. You want to come with me? We can share a fucking sleeping bag.
Is it a 1-person bag or a 2-person bag? Did you see those sleeping bags for 2 people?
Yeah. We've had those.
You have? Not you and I.
No. Or was it?
I'm pretty sure it was.
But you can also buy just like, you could buy two-person sleeping bags and you can unzip them and zip them together. Now you got like a fucking 4-person sleeping bag.
No, now it's a blank. Oh, like two-person bag?
Yeah. and then just zip them together. And it's this big ass bag now, like my big ass bag. my big ass bag.
You travel a lot.
It's done now. This is it.
You gonna throw an anchor in?
Well, I'm throwing anchor in for this season because it'll start next year again.
All right.
You know.
Speaking of that, I got a surprise for you.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on, let me go get it.
Okay.
So I said you gotta drop your anchor in for the season, for the year, whatever.
Yeah, and then we paused here because you had to get something.
Yeah.
But let's see.
I had a surprise for you.
Yeah, this is weird because it's all covert and like it looks like a like a grocery bag of dollars.
Well, I saw this. I was like, we had a conversation on the last episode regarding instead of Hall of Fame, we're gonna
the Alcohol of Fame.
Alcohol of Fame.
Yeah.
So I was talking to the guy at the register who owns Branching Out Bottle Shop.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh, yeah, so we have this segment in our podcast. He's like, oh, that's awesome. There was a customer. They're like, oh, that's fucking cool, you know. So since I said you got to drop your anchor, and this brewing company has been added to our Alcohol of Fame.
And not Anchor Brewing, right?
I got Anchor Brewing.
Nice.
So
wait, we shouldn't open those, though, because they're going to go out of business. We're never going to get them again.
Well, they still have them, so I'm going to go buy another one, and we're going to keep one bottle for display.
Okay.
So my thought was,
we'll do like a rest in peace.
So my thought, this drink is a farewell to Anchor Brewing Company.
Okay. Very nice. That's a good
There you
idea. These are pretty cool fucking bottles, huh?
So I'm going to go over there, buy another one, and that one will be for display. So all of our Alcohol of Fame beers will always have one, and it will be on display.
Yep, I agree. So
let's finish this.
When I asked you today if you need anything, you said nothing in particular. I could have got more of this.
I didn't want to ruin it.
Oh, okay. You have to tell me what it was.
I didn't want to ruin it. But I actually probably had this once or twice in my life.
I don't think I've ever had this one.
But not this one.
Oh.
This is my first time.
You
but
mean Anchor
for those, this particular one. For those who don't know, Anchor Brewing Company is gone out of business after 127 years.
127, yeah.
127 years. And Frank and I, we started. This was Frank's idea, but instead of Hall of Fame, an Alcohol of Fame. Mm-hmm. And we've decided, since they've been out for over 100 years, and this will be one of our criteria, right?
Well, we'll have breweries over 100, breweries over 50, like what?
Breweries over 100 years,
yep.
But also have to have a following, a reputation.
Mm-hmm. But they've got to be. They don't have to be not in business. I mean, they could be in business.
They can stay in business,
yeah.
Right? But one of the criteria is maybe they got to be in business for 75 years or 100 years.
Well, there'll be different classes.
Yeah,
because
and it's got to be good,
right? But
I guess it's good if it lasted that long,
right? I don't know. Someone just got they're money laundering and they're just fucking filtering it
for
through
over 100 years.
Who gives a shit if they lose money?
So let's try this out.
Yeah, I got a bigger head than you.
Cheers to Anchor Brewing Company.
Yes, sir. That's different.
It's actually good.
I think it's
I can't tell. Is it like a little citrusy or?
I don't know what it would taste like if we didn't have this first one from Congress.
From Congress.
Yeah, this is okay. This is Anchor Brewing.
Oh, look at this. I didn't know that.
Steam beer.
It says Union Made in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. This is a 4.9% ABV. What's the expiration on this at the bottom right here?
I don't know.
It says 2023. Hope it doesn't say like July because we're past that.
Expired. We're drinking expired beer.
No,
we're fucked.
I don't know if this is expired. I mean, I'll still drink it. I don't give
My
a shit.
stomach hurts.
Oh,
I don't feel good.
Wait, maybe this is when I was born. It was made in San Francisco. But
probably like when it was distilled and bottled.
Yeah, because this is 6/16/2023.
I've never seen an expiration date on a beer can. Have you?
Yeah, well, they got the born on date, and then they just kind of generally tell you what the fuck it.
It's good for a year or 6 months or whatever.
I don't know. I mean, what does this thing say? It doesn't tell us. It just. Why would you be making beer in June of 2023 if you're going out of business? So now I'm wondering,
maybe did
it expire?
Well, maybe they went out of business, but they still had all the beer.
Yeah, all the stock.
In what do you call those? Silos? Not silos. What do they call those?
Distribution centers?
No,
Warehouses?
like those huge
Oh, those
aluminum
vats.
containers. What are they called?
Not vats is yeah, vats maybe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe they just still had some.
Yeah, that's good.
Like, we got a bottle up. Can't
Oh,
waste
shit.
it.
It's good. I'd like to fucking dunk myself in one of those, just fucking drink my way out. But then I'd pee.
Drink your way
But
out?
then I'd be peeing too.
That's a lot.
I saw a video on it was on Instagram. They had this so they had this seal. It's a clear box, and they put it over your head, and there's a seal on it, like underneath your chin. And so there's an open box, and they had goggles on and nose plugs, and then they filled the top of this clear box with beer over your face, and you had to drink it until it comes down below. It was
Do you
like
have goggles on?
yeah, but it was like you were racing someone else. It's like
Oh my
it was a
God.
competition. I'm like, how fucking cool is that?
That's Chug World Order different level.
Yeah, that's Chug World Order. Yeah, bucket edition.
Box edition.
Yeah, but they were like, it was like a clear thing, and it was like it just held like someone dumped a bunch of beer in it and like filled it up. So now like your eyes and everything are submerged in this beer, and then you got to drink it down so that you can breathe, and you got to get it below your mouth because your nose is plugged. Because you can't get it, like the box around, you can't reach in with your hands.
So what if you can't breathe now? Like
Oh, you probably take the box off, yeah. But then it's going to dump all over you. But it was sealed; it didn't leak out. It was really cool how they did it. It didn't leak out. So I don't know how they did that.
that sounds
crazy.
dangerous too.
And that's why I'm in.
Did they throw a goldfish in there?
I'm all in. Oh yeah, you're fucked if someone wants to screw with you, like a cigarette at butt or something like fucking.
Throw a goldfish in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that was
Oh, speaking of fish, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
that's okay. Let's talk about your smelly fish.
Do you listen to Joe Rogan?
Occasionally, probably not as much as you do. I wish I could, but
So I just listened to an episode of him and Jim Gaffigan.
Yeah.
You know who that comedian is?
Yep.
He's so funny. But they were talking about overfished oceans. Like, did you know that they're estimating by 2050 will be almost like the oceans will have no fish.
when? By 2050?
2050.
Who comes up with this?
So you know
How many fucking fish? How do you make?
just an estimate.
I estimate they're fucking assholes.
You know bluefin tuna?
Yeah.
97% of bluefin tuna is gone. That's a lot. That's a lot. Like, so 3% of tuna left in all oceans.
I'm just trying to understand who's doing this study. How do they know? Like, you can't. You know tomorrow that fucking 8 more tunas are going to be fucking born. Like, how do you know?
I don't know, but there's clear decline in fish population.
Well, then just regulate that.
Well, how do you regulate that when other countries fishing more than they should?
Well, you don't regulate
Population
you
grows.
regulate U.S. territories, and then let the population get back up, or fucking mark it up and fucking make it so we can't afford it. And
hopefully they come over here to migrate later.
no. I don't know what's going to happen.
The fish, I'm saying.
Yeah, but why would they need to migrate? You could stay here and not.
I don't know. I heard, especially China, like they just fish so much. They have no regards to fish population or marine life.
But don't they have farms for this, like these hatcheries and shit? Like
I think there should be farms. I think that
tuna farm.
I think we should
That's
be.
called a whorehouse.
Smell it miles away.
Yeah. The fuck?
Gosh. But I think that there should be more farm raised fish and like lobsters and crabs and shit like that.
And then just release them or whatever you're doing.
Population is growing. I mean, we were 4 billion people in the world, 20 years ago? Now we're like, 7 billion people?
Yeah.
That's
So in 20 years we've doubled.
That's crazy.
Well, so 60 years ago were we only 2 billion? Are we doubling every 20 years?
I don't know if population was growing. Well, as medicine gets better, people live longer. So the population will just continue to grow
And there's
faster.
fish. I mean, it's fine, but you can eat anything. Like if you maybe they say at some point you can't fish anymore for like a period of 10 years and make things. I don't know. I mean, like what I'm saying is fish isn't essential, right? Like you don't have to eat fish.
No, but it's a large percentage of source of food for us.
Yeah. Well, sure for us, but I mean, some countries it's like their only source, right?
I mean, for people, like humanity.
Well, then, our fucking government will just send all these other countries a bunch of fucking food and fish. Like,
these big cities that on the coasts are probably started off with resources, right? Mm-hmm. You have ocean for fishing, food, and trade, travel, boats. Like, that's why a lot of big countries are on the coast always.
Right.
So,
well, maybe they'll now fucking you started it. Now they're going to put in all kinds of regulations. So good job.
I started it.
You fucking.
You know what's interesting?
Shh. Don't tell anybody.
You know what's interesting? If you look at the history, back in the day, if you lived on the coast, that meant you were poor. If you lived,
what's back in the day? How long ago?
I don't know. Say a couple hundred years ago.
Really?
Maybe less.
Mm-hmm.
But if you lived on the coast, you were considered poor. If the further inland you lived meant you were rich. Mm. So the properties used to be cheap on the coast. So now it's vice versa. Yeah. It's like now, not that if you don't live on the coast you're poor. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying like the property values now are much higher anywhere on the coasts versus inland. So if you have water access or water view, and right there just skyrockets your price.
I wonder what's going on there.
Yes, I don't know what happened. Why
it's weird.
Tables have turned. Mm-hmm.
And this ties into it was either last episode or the one before that about people not being able to get homeowners insurance in places like Florida because of natural disasters and I don't know. I mean, I'm okay driving to the coast if it's close, if I want to see something, but I don't want to live there and have all my shit gone if there's some sort of natural disaster. How do you rebuild from that? Like, it's so demoralizing.
So speaking of like China and natural disasters, have you ever heard like what's going on in China?
I heard a lot of stuff, like humanitarianly. Is that a word? Humanitarianly?
I don't know.
In regards to humanitarian stuff?
No, but I'm speaking like natural disasters. They're having like really bad floods, like record-breaking floods.
I don't know.
So much rain and flooding, like streets are flooded, people are dying, and it's crazy.
I didn't realize that was happening. For what reason? Just rain? I mean, a dam break or something?
Natural disaster, like
a
lot of rain. But they have done that. They have opened some dams that flooded towns and killed people.
They're doing it on purpose?
They done it like at night because I think the dam couldn't hold it anymore. Instead of like letting people know.
Did they tell them?
Like evacuate, we can't hold this water back. Because there's like satellite images where the dam's like shifting, it's changing shape. But these fucking people, man, they just opened and flooded and killed people. It's just so fucking barbaric.
They're a bunch of thunder cunts.
Thunder cunts.
So speaking of satellite stuff, I watched a video yesterday. It was a drone from the Ukraine. Have you seen this? Where they wipe out those Russian troops?
Oh, five battalions?
Yeah. It's a 1-minute video, and they show video of the battalion spread out. Like it might be over half mile on this one beach or whatever. And 5 missiles, 5 hits, a few hundred no longer in existence Roman soldiers. Or Russian soldiers.
Excuse me.
Well, don't say excuse me. I'm still stuck on the joke from last.
The Spartan.
The gladiator.
Gladiator.
Yeah.
Speaking of gladiator, I got a gladiator on my shoulder now.
Yeah. So you should display your new ink, your portrait.
Portrait?
Yeah. I think you should put your face on it.
that one right there.
Yeah. Because that looks just like us.
When are you going to grow your beard out?
We're going to take a poll. When are you going to shave yours?
What fucking poll, man?
We're going to take a poll. We're not going to do it yet, though. We'll do a poll in wintertime.
All right, we'll take a picture together, and then we'll put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
And we'll do a poll.
All these assholes are just going to automatically say opposite.
And we're gonna
I got to grow one, you got to shave. They're fucking going to do it.
No, we're just going to say, should Frank grow a beard?
And then we need to say, should Roman shave his?
Okay, and
Yeah,
then
because they're gonna. Like,
can you do two on the same image?
we're all assholes. You know what's gonna happen. Everybody's gonna vote.
Oh, I saw this podcast on Instagram where they lost a bet or they were raising money and they raised enough money. And I think the agreement was if they do that, one of the hosts has to take another guy's pubes and glue it to his face like a beard. Did you see that?
I saw that.
And he did.
I don't know. I mean,
he opened the Ziploc bag. He goes, oh, his pubes don't smell.
that is so fucking disgusting. I'm going to be sick that day. I can't. I'm going to call in sick. Man, why would you do that?
Oh, that's good.
That is so weird. That is so weird. For someone else, not me.
Sorry. Yeah, that was
yeah. That's
how
fucked
do we
up,
get
buddy.
to that?
I don't know that one. I mean, generally, we don't know, but we kind of have an idea.
What were we talking about before this?
You shaving.
Oh, yeah, the poll.
Yeah.
We'll have a poll if you should grow your beard and if I should shave mine.
Yeah. And we'll do that. We'll do that towards fall time, but right now we've got to start preparing for
we should do it before November. Cuz there's
no shave November.
No shave November.
Yeah, well that's when fall starts is in October.
Well, we should do it early October then.
Fall runs from October to December.
September, October.
Why? This is a toughie. Fucking Congress fucking up everything.
Congress.
But we've got to in the near term we've got to do another pound round. I'll clear
you gotta use up you daddies.
Yeah, I'll clear the 2 you daddies I have, but sometime this month I'll clear up those you daddies.
There's
we'll do another one.
There's ownership on that ring at the moment. I can't.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody has actually seen it. We put the pictures up. But I think this is like a workout. I don't know what this material.
Does that even fit your finger?
Yeah.
Oh, is it stuck?
It was. I was like getting kind of nervous there. I'm like, okay. I was going to have to, here, Ron, put this in your mouth. Like,
in my mouth? What?
Imagine if this is a nipple ring.
Oh, gosh. You'll have one of those, like, tribal fucking saggy nipples.
They're so thin I can hang my tit up to the light and see light through it. You see the veins? Like,
you know what I don't understand? You ever seen those people who do these like wooden rings in their ears?
Yeah, they stretch them out.
They stretch them out. Like that came from like a tribal thing.
But
right?
that's like you're talking about Americans.
No, I'm talking about like I'm not talking about tribe. I'm talking about like.
But what do you do? Like then it's gone. Now you got like a vagina
weird.
hanging from your fucking ear.
So I saw
butthole.
So I saw a guy without a wooden ring in it.
Yeah.
And it looked like fucking.
It's a giant hole, like a quarter.
It looked like a saggy fucking beef curtain.
I just want to
like it was just disgusting looking.
Every time I see that, I just want to stick my finger.
What the fuck is that?
Let me hoops. You hold it out.
Well, the hole is
like a
not
drinking
open.
game out of it. Like hold it up.
No, hold on. There's no hole, like because the skin is now folded. Not folded, but it's just saggy. Like when you take the ring out, the wooden rings they put in there. When you take it out, it just sags.
Yeah, so you have to have like a fucking earlobe labia reduction or something to get rid of that?
I don't know. Would you cut it, sew it?
Well, I've only seen the people with them out, like, I don't know, maybe they're giving their fucking ear a rest. I don't fucking know. But they actually have the hole still with their fucking earlobe hanging below it. I've never seen them with a closed up hole.
No. The hole is there, but what I'm saying is when you take the ring out, it just closes. It's just saggy.
So now it's holeable?
It's holeable. Holeable.
The fuck? Anchor Brewing should stay in business. That's what it's doing. Yeah, so I know what you're talking about, but I don't know why people do stuff like that. I mean, man, they can do whatever they want. I'm not gonna.
No, they can. I'm just like you walking around with this fucking weird ears hanging.
Yeah, what happens when the wind blows? It's like,
yeah,
your ears buff it. You know, like when you put the window down, your front window in your car, and the back window, you can hear the
thumping.
Yeah, that's what your ears do when the winds blow. You know. I mean, I'd have to just fucking play with it.
Get slapped in the face.
Yeah, it's like a saggy boob. Boop, 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 boop.
What do you call them? Get carpet burns? Do you get carpet burns on those tits?
Yeah, Yeah, what's that joke?
Or your balls, like when you get old.
Yeah, grape nut from slapping on the inner thigh. Chafed. They call it chub rub. Chub rub is when your balls rub on your thighs.
Oh man, when I was working in Boston, my friend said he went on a road trip with this girl, and she was kind of like freaky. They were staying at the hotel, and she asked him, "Can you?"
You can't even say it.
Can't even say it.
She said, "Can you jerk off in my mouth
No,
and then dip
she
your nuts?"
said, "Can you drag me on the carpet so I can get carpet burns?"
What? Drag her? Like, why couldn't you just bang her?
I was laughing so hard. Then,
so was her kink getting the burns? Like,
yeah,
or how she got the burns?
no, she wanted carpet burns on her elbows.
For what reason?
I don't know.
I mean, you can fucking sit there and do that yourself.
That was her thing, and he was like, "That's weird."
Yeah, that's weird. It's weird you bring that up because it's on camera. Look, there's a carpet burn. I wasn't the girl. I wasn't with him. I swear. That's so fucked up. That's so weird you bring that up. The fuck? That's just perfect because I just noticed that the other day.
Oh, if you're not watching.
Well, you can see it on camera. There's a carpet burn.
If you're not watching but listening, Frank has a carpet burn on his elbow.
What the fuck? This is not even any pregame. We didn't even pregame today.
I'm crying.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird how that just happened. You know what happened?
You must know my friend.
Is your friend's name Roman?
No.
I went outside the other day. This is pretty disgusting for someone else, but I went outside and we have this Ring doorbell camera, or it's some other company now. It's not Ring, but I'm out there and take the dog out. Finn's got to use the bathroom, and then I'm on camera. I'm just like, and like I forgot I was on camera, so that you can go play it back.
Yeah.
But I remember I was there, and I farted. I'm like, oh, that smells like hot dogs. So then, it was dinner time. I went in, I fucking made a hot dog. So my dinner was fart inspired.
Oh my god, fart inspired.
Fart inspired. Like, why the fuck would I?
Yeah, fart inspired.
Yeah, it was. Why would I? And I did it. I ate the hot dog.
That's
good. But I don't know. I didn't have a hot dog before that. It just smelled like hot dogs. I'm like, no, I want a hot dog because I farted.
Craving it.
Based on my poop air.
I'm crying from the elbow.
You don't have any? No rug?
No, my elbows are okay.
For now.
Another thing.
We're going to end this. I'm going to get you a rug.
Another thing she wanted him to do is they were driving on the road. Uh-huh. And it's one that's like one lane back road highways. You go 65, 70 miles an hour or whatever. She wanted to have him bang her while he's driving. So she climbs up on him. Mm-hmm. He's just like this, driving so he can see the road. And he said there was a car passing because he was driving CJ5, it's a Jeep Wrangler. Yeah. Not Wrangler, but like an older model. Mm-hmm. So top down, everything's open, right? So
really?
He's driving.
Oh, she's super freaky.
She's jumping on his dick, and he said this old couple passing. And I'm like, what the fuck? Huh. And the lady hitting her husband, like, stop looking.
What do you expect? Good for her, but that's there's some danger involved there, but
yeah. He kept that Jeep for, I think. He might still have it.
Oh my god!
So
what happened to the girl? Like, he kept the Jeep, but he got rid of the girl.
Yeah, no, she's gone, and I think
she's graduated to Hummers.
She went from carpet burns to back scratches. Yeah, right. I don't know. He said her family was like really wealthy.
Well, then that's why she probably went to a Catholic school. Now she's just instantly naughty. That's what happens. That's a recipe. So listen out there, people. Don't send your kids to Catholic school.
Yeah.
Well, don't send your daughters. Don't send your sons either. yeah. There's a whole other set of circumstances there, but
Oh my god. I don't have it anymore.
we probably got to end it anyway, right?
Yeah, let's end it.
Oh, so we didn't grade the Congress?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Out of 5, I'm giving it a 4 all day.
Congress.
That's fucking good.
Yeah, that was good.
But I want Congress to reach out to us. Let's see if we can make this happen.
Yeah, Congress.
Yeah, no, well, not the real Congress. Fuck them. I don't want to talk to them. I want to talk to Syracuse Congress.
Well, not. Excuse me.
Yeah, so Willow Rock.
Well, yeah, I was going to say.
Let's have them reach out. That was loud. I that's like a gunshot in my ear. Now it's echoing.
I apologize.
That's okay. You don't really care.
I don't give a shit.
So we want Willow Rock to reach out to us, but I'll try more of their stuff. It's pretty good. I'm surprised I just never heard of that. You know.
Yeah.
And for this
that was
Anchor
good.
Brewing, 3.5.
Reach out to us.
What's that?
Reach out to us.
Yeah, yeah. You have to pay your bills.
Let's talk about what happened.
Yeah, Anchor Brewing. You got to like any fucking.
Can you imagine if we have someone from the brewery, like, be our guest?
From Anchor Brewing?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, we'd have to pay them because they don't have a fucking job now.
No, they don't have to, but like we can talk about the history and what happened. And
Send us a fucking heirloom or some sort of fucking weird thing. I don't know. Some sort of thing we can display for our Alcohol of Fame.
maybe we can. You know what we need to look into is getting a neon light of our logo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that
That'd be
looks very
fucking cool.
fucking 70s, right? With Harry Bush and shit.
No, we're not gonna have it here.
Oh.
But we'll put it on the window.
Okay.
Our future studio.
Yeah.
We'll have much more room.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of touching peepees right now.
You wish.
I do.
So I'll grade it. Congress, I'll give it 3.5 out of 5. 3.75.
Sure.
And then Anchor was actually really good. I've never had this one before.
You think higher than Congress for you?
I think so. I'm gonna give it like 4.
No.
4 out of 5.
That's fine. We're close. I like the Congress one, but it's summer. I mean, I might not.
I didn't read what it was.
4.9 maybe.
No, like what kind of beer?
It's a steam beer. It says it.
Steam beer.
Yeah, I mean it's been steamed from the Anchor and shit. I don't fucking know.
Have you ever heard of steam beer before?
San Francisco. Nope. I don't know, but
Steam beer.
it's not bad. But like I'm interested to see. I mean, we won't do it because it's a lot of work. We should like recap in order all the beers we've gone through up till now, but do it in wintertime and see if we have the same grade because, you know, you're gonna drink a lot of porters or stouts or something like that, or IPAs or something in the winter.
That's what I'm gonna get into.
Yeah.
There's some that I bought. I'm trying out.
Mm-hmm.
I actually tried the sour yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna post it, but I forgot.
I picked up some sour today. It branching out, and we'll try that. And we're still heading towards we got 2,300 Instagram viewers, so we're still our Instagram subscribers, followers.
200. It's not a lot.
Yeah.
Let's do it, guys.
For our giveaway, and look for us on Patreon. We're gonna start that.
Yeah.
Check us out on every.
Patreon will be for all the episodes with guests.
Yeah, and other things, but that's what we'll start.
And
off
other
from.
things,
Yep.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
all right.
But so thank everyone for following. We appreciate your listening. That always motivates us to keep going, and looking forward to more interesting content and beer.
Yeah, and so yeah, thanks for me also, and hashtag rug burns.
Bye.
Bye.